Much more. Hi, I'm Max Keiser. Welcome back. Hey, time now to go to New Zealand and talk to William Mook. He's an entrepreneur, alternative energy expert, the inventor of computer-based cash registers, and today, a real live Bitcoin miner. William Mook, welcome to the KEISER Report.
Glad to be here, Max.
Let's try and clear this up, shall we, with William Mook, an entrepreneur and inventor who's been tracking Bitcoin markets. William, thanks very much for your time. The point about the financial crisis is that this was caused by unregulated banks.
Actually, it was planned. The IMF put out a white paper in November last year by Sherry Markov that said that because of the bad bets that the banks made, that they would have to have everyone take a haircut and lose about 40% of their deposits. So that's been out there. So it's been planned. It's not through unregulation, it's through regulatory capture by very powerful
Entrepreneur
banks.
William Mook joins me live now for more on this. Thank you for joining us here on our
team. Here by recycling what they have the most of. Nothing much has changed about the way milk is made. You know, pretty much it's been the same recipe for centuries, but not the same price, of course. So to control cost, one giant dairy farm nestled between here and Gainesville is going green by tapping into something brown. Consumer reporter Chris Cabura takes us for a little trip to the farm.
For inviting me to present at the CES 2012. I hope you enjoy the presentation.
Et si demain, on trouvait enfin une alternative aux énergies fossiles? C'est ici, à Dresde, en Allemagne, que se joue en coulisses une petite révolution.
Hello, Christian. Hi, Edward. How are you?
Yeah, very good. It's your plant.
Yeah, it's our first pilot plant, and it takes electricity from the sun and uses CO2 and water to turn that electricity into fuel.
Wow, so what is this?
Okay, so Sunfire reversible power core. It turns electricity into hydrogen. So here we have the most innovative step because we turn electric energy into chemical energy.
Ah, made in Germany.
Yeah, once we have produced the hydrogen with the power core, the hydrogen goes into this plant, our small refinery. Basically what it does, it takes the hydrogen from the power core and the CO2, they bind together, some water is released, and in the end the fuel stays. And I can just show you here what we have. So this is this kind of fuel. It contains a lot less substances than fossil. This is why you can see through it and it's completely clean.
You could produce this oil forever and ever. It's like a circle.
Yes, it's a never-ending oil rig.
Mine de rien, ici on assiste à une petite révolution. Ce carburant propre est produit à partir d'électricité, qui lui-même est issu de l'éolien ou du solaire. Et ça, c'est la révolution.
Things have changed, and this is why we now have the right circumstances to bring this thing forward, and we see internationally a great interest to really make renewable fuels from CO2 and water, so basically fuel from air. That's very interesting.
3, 2, 1.
Eins und Sunfire!
Synthetic fuels made from natural gas have a number of benefits over oil-derived fuels, including burning more cleanly and demonstrating superior engine performance. Converting gas to liquid fuel use syngas, a mixture of hydrogen and carbon monoxide. The syngas can then be transformed by a catalytic reaction called Fischer-Tropsch synthesis to produce a mixture of hydrocarbons. The mixture is then further processed to make synthetic fuels such as diesel, petrol and jet fuel, and other valuable products such as lubricants and waxes.
generator uses solar radiation to produce power without any emissions into the atmosphere. A tracking system moves the dish to keep it constantly aligned with the sun's rays. The control system calculates the sun's position and activates two auxiliary motors that rotate the dish. The Stirling generator is a piston engine containing a gas that performs a thermodynamic cycle, transforming heat into mechanical energy. On a typical day, the generator starts up just after sunrise, when the internal timer turns on the control system. When the solar radiation exceeds the established threshold, the control software activates the auxiliary motors and puts the dish in a standby position, close to the position of the sun. After a few moments, the parabola is aligned with the sun's rays, and the Stirling engine is started by the alternator. In just a few minutes, the temperature of the gas rises to 500 degrees Celsius, and the engine begins to produce mechanical energy. Its rotation speed increases to just over 1,500 rotations per minute, and the alternator begins to generate electrical power. From this moment on, the dish moves slowly so that the solar rays remain focused on the Stirling engine throughout the day. At sunset, the concentrator goes into a safe position and rotates backwards to the sunrise point, ready for the next day. During the night, the auxiliary systems are switched off. The Eurodish system has a rated power of 10 electric kilowatts and a maximum efficiency of 17%. It can produce up to 9,000 electric kilowatt hours per year.